Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the $1,200 stimulus checks. We also are going to talk about child support, EBT, unemployment, rental assistance, how to start a business and get an additional stream of income, and more. So that is right, guys. Today is Ask Shalae. This is my favorite segment to do. If you have a question about business, life, stimulus, all you have to do is submit your question down in the description box below and it may be featured. It's just that easy and I enjoy doing it. So if you want to know what your family had to ask me, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel, we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below when you're in, just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because you love me coming to you answering these questions. So guys, before we jump right into it, as of right now, in yesterday's video, I told you there's so much money going on out here, guys. There is rental assistance, pandemic assistance, food assistance. If you need money, all you have to do is put in like a little bit of elbow grease, okay, a little bit of work and you can find the money. Now, thousands of Idaho families right now can actually apply for a $50 million grant to offset some of the remote learning that is going on. So the grants will actually be up to $1,500 per student or even $3,500 per family. And you can apply for this grant to cover expenses such as computers, devices, online connectivity, food, learning materials related to at-home or online instruction. This is actually coming from the CARES Act funding. So guys, a lot of states have to use this CARES Act funding by December 31st. So all these things that were going on at the beginning of the pandemic when they were like, hey, your business can apply, but they had all these strict rules, it's now starting to get relaxed because they have, it's pretty much use it or lose it when it comes to the money. So if you're in Idaho, you can apply for one of these grants through December 8th and it's no strings attached at all. So meaning you don't have to have that much verification, by no means at all. I would definitely apply. And it's not just in Idaho. In some of my videos, there's so much money out there, but you're going to have to look for it. I am only one person. You can always dial 211. You can go to 211.org. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first question comes from Crystal. She says, hi, I love your channel. You're so informative. My children's father lives in New Orleans and we now live in Houston. I was told that the stimulus check will be taken from those who owe child support. He owes $26,000. Yet he received his stimulus check. I am assuming once the next stimulus check is issued, he won't receive that either. But what should I do? So as of right now, we know with this whole stimulus check and child support, it has just been a roller coaster ride, okay? Rolling with the homies, all right? It's just been a lot. And so as of right now, when I go onto the IRS website, they have not stated anything. I don't know why he was issued his stimulus check, but it's saying right now that if you are married to someone who is not the child's parent and they owe past due child support and it was deducted from the funds of the current spouse. So if you were married, your spouse owes child support, you didn't, but they took it. Then at first in August, remember they were telling that taxpayers need to fill out a form. It was like an 8379. You had to fill out that form for you to get a replacement check. Then they came back and they were like, no. You don't have to fill out the form anymore. We know how to get through the errors now. The only thing that you have to do is just stay put. We're going to issue out a replacement check. So I don't know what the IRS is doing, how they're determining who's going to get their check back, who's not. I don't know. Okay. But as of right now, will he receive another one? He could possibly receive it. He may not. We don't know as of right now. We don't even know if we're getting a stimulus check. And guys, if you hear that, I don't know, they're doing something. Some of the kids upstairs, they jumping, stumping, having a great old time. All right, moving along. The next question comes from Deborah. Hey friend. Hey girl. I got hurt at my job. Aww. She said, I'm a CNA and I'm out on workers' compensation during the pandemic. Am I entitled to hazard pay if I didn't got hurt? This is okay. If I didn't get hurt at work I would be working. Okay, so it just depends on if your job or if your state is going to actually honor hazard pay. And then when states were honoring hazard pay, they did have a certain deadline. So it may be what the deadline is before you were out on workers' compensation. So I know like when they started, they were like, hey, if you work between April and June, you will get your hazard pay. If you work between August and September. So it just depends on if your job is going to do hazard pay and if they have a time frame. But yes, you should be entitled if you fall between those qualifications. The next one comes from Lydia. Hi, you mentioned in a previous video about your business hustles. Can you share them with me? Also, you talked about your clothing hustle and how now it would be a good time to start a small business. I like your swag. Girl, I like your swag. Hey, my hat matching my bag. Hey, you know I got the swag. Okay. I don't know, guys. It just takes me there. Okay, so Lydia, what about my business hustle? So if you haven't watched, guys, I'll link it in the cards below. My goodness. I have what is called, I have 7 streams of income. So on there, those are my 7 streams of income that come in on a monthly basis. However, in between that, I have different little hustles that I do, whether if I work the polls during the election. Right now, I'm enrolled in H&R Block Tax School, which I got to do a video on that. All right, so yeah, I'm enrolled in H&R Block Tax School. So that will be like my August. So what I try to do is I have my money that comes in on a normal monthly basis, and then throughout the year I try to do a quarterly side hustle. So I try to have 4 side hustles. So from January through just say March, I have a hustle. April through June. Now, when it comes to my clothing hustle, I do what is called retail arbitrage. Yes, a big word. But anyway, pretty much what I do with that is I will go, since I like to shop, is shopping, saving, and everything in between. That's where that comes from. A lot of my videos on here, I show where I'm shopping. I'll go to like just say Walmart, Target, TJ Maxx. And I know like when they have their sales cycle. So sometimes like I will get clothes for $1, $2. I will go back brand new with tags and sell them on my Poshmark. And I sell it for like $10 or $15. So I don't jack the price up. But like I've been able to find a Birkin bag for, not a Birkin, excuse me, a Brahmin bag. I found a Brahmin bag for $5 still with everything, and I sold it for like $50 or $60. So I try to enable a lifestyle that anyone can afford. My Poshmark should be coming back in January. I just been building up inventory. So is it the best time to start a small business? Absolutely. I think it is the best time to have some type of hustle going on. There's always, what are you good at? Are you good at resume writing? Are you good at just, if you want to start a YouTube channel, that's the hustle right there. That's like the best equal opportunity hustle there is. So digital products, creating ebooks, creating planners. There's so many things out there. I have a few videos that's going to be coming up by that, and I have some products that's about to drop, so you're about to see another one. But yeah, I'm going to be discussing a lot more of that. So thank you so much for bringing that up. All right, the next question comes from Tara. She said, where did you get that cute black shoulder top from? The cold shoulder top. Hashtag must have. Ross. Girl, majority of the stuff, if y'all gonna see me in it, it's gonna come from Ross, the thrift store, Burlington. Yeah, I'm a creature of habit. But Ross, their stuff is like, you can get a shirt. I think that shirt was like $6.99. That's in my budget. Okay, boil it on a budget. All right, next person is Sandra. How do you obtain a tax number for your business? All you have to do is go to the irs.gov website, and you're going to apply for what is called an employee identification number, or EIN number, and you can do that right online. The portal is usually open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then your business must be located in the United States or U.S. territories. And it's super easy. You can get everything. You can print it out. When I did mine, I did not have a printer at the time. I mean, hey, it happens. I didn't have a printer, so I just screenshotted it on my phone. Yeah, so that's exactly, but they won't let you get it anymore. So once they give it to you, either have some way to print it, screenshot it, snip it, do what you need to do. The next person, Shane, says, I have received 3 lost wages payments. I live in Kentucky. Do you know when I will receive 3 other lost wages payments? I am disabled veteran. Are there any programs for me? Absolutely. So if you are a disabled vet, what up, Battle? Okay. Hey. Ooh. Alrighty, so as of right now for vets, there's different programs like the Wounded Warrior program. I would suggest that you sign up for them. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, they sent out any veterans, like it was an email that if you were a vet and you needed assistance, that they were sending out like $1,500 to you within 24 hours or whatever. Like I missed it, but they do have Wounded Warrior programs. They have the VFW. The VA is assisting with different programs. So there's a lot of things for you being a disabled vet that you can get something for. You just have to make sure you're in the know. But contact your VA. They should have some information. There's a lot. When it comes to you not receiving your payments, I looked for Kentucky workers. As of right now, they are stating that due to the backlog that they have for the Kentucky unemployment, that is what is taking so long. They said they have over 70,000 applications that they're still trying to process. They are actually going through and reviewing accounts up to 9,600 a day. And they said with all the fraud and everything that's going on, that they're asking for you to be pretty much like, hey, they're saying, hey, if you can just be patient. But that's what they have going on with Kentucky on there. So you're just going to have to wait as of right now, or reach out to them, by email, or just reach out to someone. The next question comes from Ebony. She says, I live in Chicago and I filled out for unemployment. They sent me a letter stating that I had a phone interview, but no one called me. Do you have any numbers to call and talk to someone? Please help. All right, so when I looked at the IDS website, they said that you can contact them via web. They had an online contact form. They had an online virtual assistant, and they had for unemployment insurance claims, they had like 1-800-244-5631. So I would reach out to them, but did you put the right number down? Was your phone turned off? Did they leave a message? Because sometimes, when they contact you, it just depends on what number you put down, or your phone may have been off. But those were the ways that I found that you can contact them. Virtual assistant online contact form, and then they had several phone numbers. So you should be able to find them as well. All right, the next one comes from Paulette. I'm in Alabama. How do I apply for rental assistance for my daycare? I'm a small business owner. I was denied for the EIDL loan because of my credit. All right, so Paulette, for the rental assistance for your daycare, it would just be a small business grant or a small business loan. The first thing I would do is always dial 211, but you probably want to reach out to the Chamber of Commerce because you're a small business and see what programs that they know that are available. Contact your local news station because they have different things on there that are available, or they can put you in the right direction. Also, it just depends on what part of Alabama you're in, because University of Alabama were giving out grants. I know Redstone Arsenal was providing grants for small businesses. Huntsville was doing so. You didn't put where you located at, but it could depend on where your city. There's a lot of places it may be city grant sponsored. So it just depends on where you're at, but there's a lot of money out there, girl. So you're on the right track. Josh, he says, are you married? If not, why? Because you are beautiful. Yes, I am happily married. Okay, I'm about to go on my 9-year wedding anniversary. So shout out to my husband. He the real MVP. Okay, hey boo. Hey babe. Just saying. Yeah, he the real MVP. All right, next one comes from Susanna. Nana. Yeah, I know it's not Susanna, but it just, okay. All right, so next one. Hi, Shalae. My son has been claiming his unemployment in Pennsylvania since July, and he has not received anything yet. What can he do? I really appreciate it. So I went online and I looked, and it's this news station called the Action News Troubleshooters, and they said that they have received dozens and dozens of complaints for people who are not getting paid their money due to that they cannot reach anyone in Pennsylvania or New Jersey unemployment for answers. So in Pennsylvania, the Secretary of Labor said that they have sorted 40,000 applications in 3 weeks, and that is over $1 million. And currently they have about 85,000 claims in question to be processed. They said that if you are still having issues receiving your unemployment, besides contacting the troubleshooters, you can reach out to your state legislator's office or in Pennsylvania, you can reach out to your Career Link office. So I will start there and see what's going on. State legislator's office or the Career Link office. The next person says, Stephanie says, I need rental assistance in Georgia. All right, guys, I'm gonna ask you. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific. You know, Georgia. I mean, are we talking about Albany? Are we talking about Atlanta? Are we talking about, you know, like, what is it? Stockbridge, Snellville? Like, what part of Georgia? Says like, I want to help you, but you got to help me help you. So, but when I looked, just a quick search, it was the city of South Fulton. They are having, if you're having a hard time paying your rent or mortgage because of the pandemic, they do have help. You can actually go to South Fulton's city website, and they have the application on there where you can apply for 1 million grant. Well, they have 1 million in funding for rental assistance, so you can apply, and it just opened up on October 22nd. So I would go there, dial 211. I mean, you didn't give me much info, sis, so it's kind of hard to help you. I'm just saying. All right, the next and final question, it comes from Suzanne. So I got a Susanna and a Suzanne. Suzanne says, I live in PA. I am not behind on my rent, but I lost my wallet after I withdrew my funds. Can I still receive rental assistance if it's not pandemic related? All they tell me is that if I'm not facing eviction, don't worry about it. But I don't want to be in bad standings with my landlord. I'm kind of embarrassed to approach him because I pay my bills. Help, please. Girl, what you embarrassed about? Like, it's 2020. I don't know about y'all, but if you are embarrassed, like, I get it. Some people, we just have our pride, but honey, we have lived through a 2008 recession where people that had college degrees have lost their jobs. We have celebrities that are on OnlyFans who don't have money coming in. Sis, it ain't no problem. Like, what we embarrassed for? Everybody is struggling right now. It doesn't matter if you are at the bottom tier, if they want to call it. I'm not saying that. But if you're at the bottom tier, you're at the top tier. Everyone from the poorhouse to celebrities, everyone is struggling right now. So there's no need to be embarrassed. I think, like, if you talk with your landlord and let him know what's going on, hey, he wants you to stay there. He wants you to continue to pay rent. But you got to be honest. You got to let people know. As far as rental assistance programs, absolutely. Like, you know, even if they say, hey, it must be pandemic related, still submit, because you got so many people that are not submitting for these funds, and you never know how you may be blessed. You may submit for it and they say you don't qualify, and then watch, turn back around, they give it to you. So I would definitely say apply, and just go to, they have rental assistance programs prior to the pandemic. So I'm sure there are some of those programs that still exist as well. So definitely check it out. But that's all I have, guys. I know this video is kind of long. It's a little bit a longer one, but some of y'all say that y'all like talking to me. So, you know, I like y'all tuning in. But that's all I have. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't be embarrassed. Try to start something on your own, because as of right now, we don't know what's going on with the world. We don't know what's going on with the economy, and it ain't no fun, okay? It's like, you know, it ain't no fun if you're waiting or depending on someone else. It's nothing like having your own, and I don't care if that's just a small little cupcake business, a lemonade stand. We all have started somewhere. And if you don't believe me, go back and look at my very first video, okay? I had my very first video on there, but yeah, go back and look and see that I haven't always been this way. I haven't always do that, but hey, you gotta start with one step, and then that's how you get better, and you get better, and then next thing you know, you in the money. All right, that's all I got. Bye, guys.